My name is Maurice Doyon. I'm a professor in the Department of Agricultural Economics and Consumer Science at Laval University, and I'm also the Ag Industry Economic Research Chair. I grew up in a small village in the Canton de l'Est, so it's eastern township in Quebec. And it was a dairy farm first, and then my folks specialized in beef. So I did my undergrad at Laval University. I started as an agronomist, and then I moved to being an applied economist, and I did specialize in agriculture.
Habituellement, sont plus imposés que nous. Est-ce que les très, très riches sont plus imposés que les nôtres?
The major point of that research chair is basically to try to combine very applied works that could be useful for these stakeholders of the industry, as well as doing it with some high academic level type of studies. There's a bunch of issues regarding supply management. There are issues related to trade. There are issues related to animal welfare. In order to answer those different issues, we have different approach. We have all those different, very theoretical approach, more math. And we also have kind of a policy type of approach, and we also use experimental economics, which is a very empirical way to look at a problem. So you start by trying to design it on paper, and then once you have a design that you think is going to work, then you test it with the theory. And then you will design the real thing. You'll go in the lab with real people. And once we have that result, then we can give it to the farmers.
And so today you will be participating in an experiment.
Cyrano is an inter-university center. If your university is part of it, you can be a member of that research group, and it's extremely important because they have one of the nicest experimental laboratory in North America. It is essential for our research, especially when we do the experimental part. You know, that logit model where we can take care of every individual response. So maybe we'll set everyone to the optimal strategy. Professor Tamini is a very important asset for the research chair. He will approach things differently than I do, and this is what we're looking for. We are not the same, we don't have exactly the same interests, but we have a common interest, which is the egg industry in Canada.
Je suis l'auteur d'Abio Tamini, professeur adjoint au département d'économie agroalimentaire et des sciences de la consommation de l'Université Laval, et je suis le co-titulaire de la chaire économique sur l'industrie des œufs. L'avantage que nous avons au niveau de cette chaire, c'est qu'on a des profils avec un intérêt commun pour le secteur agricole, l'économie du secteur agricole, l'économie au niveau des œufs de consommation. On a cet intérêt commun, le professeur Doyon et moi. Une des dimensions importantes de la chaire aussi, donc en générant des ressources, en étant mobilisé sur cette question donc, des œufs de consommation, on a tendance, lorsque nous dispensons nos cours, à prendre des exemples dans le secteur des œufs de la consommation, puisqu'on commence à générer de l'information sur ce secteur. Donc, on commence à avoir des cas pratiques qu'on peut discuter avec nos étudiants.
We are really a small team, and so we need to rely on a lot of collaborations from other researchers elsewhere in the world. One of the goals of the chair, of course, is knowledge transfer, and there are different levels for that. But we can find it in the classroom because the students are getting quite interested when you have like very recent research, and we're working on problems they can relate to, and so that makes it very interesting for them. But there's also, we hope, a significant transfer eventually to farmers. Egg farmers in Canada, even if it's modest information, it could still be quite valuable for them. Well, basically, we think that our research is somehow might help the egg industry through the information, the high quality information that we can give them, and it's also has to be timely information. So we're working on subjects that are of interest right now for the egg industry, and that good information at the right moment, I think it could make a big difference.